Lucid dreaming is magical and misunderstood in equal measure. That's why it's useful to have a stable ground of understanding before applying the practice. So, let's prepare our ground, weed out the facts from the fiction, and open our minds to the limitless potential of the field before us. What is a lucid dream? To start by clarifying terms, a lucid dream is a dream in which we are actively aware that we are dreaming as the dream is happening. From a psychological point of view, a lucid dream could be described as the reactivation of self-reflective awareness within the previously non-aware REM dreaming sleep state. But don't be deceived by this dry definition. Lucid dreams are commonly described as among the most thrilling experiences to be had. A fully lucid dream isn't a hazy, imprecise phantasmagoria, but a full-color, high-definition and hyper-realistic experience. It can profoundly reconfigure our perception of reality. Once we become lucid, we don't wake up. We're still sound asleep. But parts of our brain become reactivated, the right dorsolateral prefrontal cortex primarily, allowing us to experience the dream state consciously and choose what we want to do in it. We can now direct the dream at will. Once lucid, we're not half awake, half asleep. We're not just having a very vivid dream, and we're not having an out-of-body experience, sometimes called astral projection. We're simply conscious and aware while in REM dreaming sleep. About 55% of people report having had a lucid dream at least once in their lives, and only 23% report having them monthly. But lucid dreaming is a learnable skill, and my job is to teach you how. From a Buddhist perspective, lucid dreaming is seen as a form of mind training in which we learn to consciously recognize our dreams as a way to train our mind to be more awake and aware and kinder in everyday life. To dream lucidly is to live lucidly, to wake up to life. The term lucid dream was supposedly coined by Frederik van Eeden, a Dutch psychiatrist over 100 years ago, but is misleading. My workshop participants sometimes describe a particularly intense, vivid dream they have had and ask whether this could be classified as a lucid dream. My answer is always that if you have to ask whether a dream was lucid, it probably wasn't. When you've had a fully lucid dream, you won't be left wondering if it qualified. To avoid this confusion, some have put forward the alternative term, conscious dreaming. But the word lucid originally conveyed the meaning of having insight rather than describing the perceptual quality of the experience. It is this element of insight that is the cornerstone of the lucid dream. In fact, it reveals the profound potential of the mind in a way that few other states of consciousness can, because through lucid dreaming, we become aware of awareness itself. As mentioned previously, this awakening of awareness within the dream state isn't accompanied by any physiological awakening. To all outward appearances, we're still sound asleep and unconscious. Yet internally, in our dreaming mind, it could be said that we are wide awake. Van Eeden commented, "In lucid dreams, the sleeper remembers his daily life and reaches a state of perfect awareness, yet the sleep is undisturbed, deep, and refreshing." It seems a contradiction to be both aware and asleep at the same time, and this neurological paradox means that it was only in the late 1970s that lucid dreaming came to be verified by Western scientific means. Although Western science was quite late to the game, the first academic article on lucid dreaming was published in 1948 in an edition of Psychiatric Quarterly under the title Pleasant Dreams, and lucid dreaming has been a scientifically verified phenomenon for almost 50 years now.